What is going on, YouTube people? Neo Cards and Comics here. Today to go over a lot slash mini collection that I purchased a part of. And I may actually end up buying some more stuff from it, but these were the ones that I wanted to pick up right off the get. If you like 90s refractors, this is the video for you. I've been going down a rabbit hole kind of the last 6 months or so, really a year. It originally started as going after on-card autos from the 90s Indians, specifically like the 95, 96, 97 team. And I picked up a lot of that stuff, and then I kind of evolved it into Manny Ramirez specific stuff, on-card autos in an Indians uniform. And then I picked up that BGS 9510 of the SP Authentic back in the Philly show. And I've been looking at refractors of his and like that sort of stuff, like the 90s nostalgia vibe. And I ran into someone, there was a recent lot of really high-end stuff that I was watching on eBay. And I don't believe that this was the same seller, but this kind of even reinvigorated me further, like essential credentials, all sorts of crazy stuff that went for crazy amounts of money. So I was looking at kind of like the next tier down stuff, and I ran into someone that had a lot of this stuff. So I picked up, I think it's 10 or 12 different cards from this person. So we'll start off with the lower end stuff first. And most of these things are all pop 1, pop 2, maybe upwards of pop 5 in the grades that they're in. A lot of PSA old labels. We'll go ahead and get into it. And this is all Manny Ramirez 90s era baseball cards. So if that is your jam, you are going to love this video. First up, just a base metal from 98 Metal Universe. Nothing super crazy here. And I don't remember what the individual prices were. I picked up everything that I'm about to show you. I got for a total of, I think it was like $675 shipped. So a little under $700. So we have this one base metal. I think this one was like $20 or $30. Some of these were just like $30 slabs. But I always liked metal from back in the day, and these are very tough grades. So we picked that up. I am a huge sucker for Flair. So this is just a 95 base Flair PSA 10. Once again, nothing too crazy here. This was another one. It was like 20, maybe $30. Nothing too wild there. And then on the slightly higher end scale, and once again, I don't believe these were super expensive either. This is a 99 Flair Showcase, row 3. Love the Flair Showcases. Would love a row 0 at some point in time. Once again, the 90s stuff and these refractor rainbow foily things just hit way different. And then we have a 98 Flair Showcase, row 0. Great looking image on that one. We have a 97. This is one of the few PSA 9s in this lot. 97 Finest Refractor, the Power version. Once again, absolutely just 90s inserts, man. They knew what they were doing with that stuff. Eventually, I probably will get a lot of these reholdered at some point in time. This is a 2000 Topps Chrome, just an insert, all-star rookie team. This is the refractor version. There is a base version of this as well, but this is the refractor version. Just that cool looking card. Just screams 90s, early 2000s. We're getting into a little bit more higher end stuff now. Some of this stuff was a, 60, 70 to $100 a card, depending on the individual card. This is the 97 Finest. This is the embossed version of the Masters. And you can see, if you don't know the embossed, it has the almost like a postage stamp edge to it. So I have to imagine a very tough grade in a PSA 10. And it's fun when you look up prices on this stuff. One, a lot of this stuff is so low pop, there's not graded prices. So it's just kind of whatever you feel comfortable paying. But you see a lot of this stuff in Griffey slabs. And man, what this stuff sells for in a Griffey slab are absolutely wild. All right, now we're getting into the spicier stuff. This is the lone BGS card in the lot. This is from 1997 Leaf. This is a fractal matrix, and this is the Z-axis die cut. There's an X-axis and a Z-axis. From what I could tell, based off of what Bobbles and Ball Cards had mentioned this in a group chat, and then also from eBay research, it feels like the estimated print run on these are about 100. And it is a BGS 9.5, but it's a True Gem Plus in a die cut card. Seems absolutely wild given the nature of die cuts. And that looks a little white over there. That's just glare because my light is off to the right of the screen. You can see when I go like that. But just really cool card. And to get a die cut in a super high grade like this just doesn't really pop up too often. So that's the lone BGS slab. What do we got here? These are the fun ones. These last four are the really fun ones. This is the same Masters card that we talked about before from 97 Finest. This is the refractor version. So once again, just 90s refractors hit a little bit different. Speaking of which, this is the 97 Competitors refractor. Love the image on this one. I guess it's just a great card. I know the Griffey of this sells for astronomical tons of money. Just a perfect side image of him getting ready to take a swing, and I love the stitching through the card. Just a great design on this and a great photo. Just showing him getting ready to just absolutely murder a baseball. Same thing, like this is like a pop 1 or 2, I think, maybe pop 3. This is like a pop 1, pop 2. Like I said, some of the stuff was pop 1 or 2. Some of the stuff was like pop 5. Really like this one. This is from 96 Finest. This is the Sterling refractor. Absolutely great looking card. One of my favorite ones from the entire lot pickup. I think these two and the next one I'm about to show you are my 3 favorites. I think this one, because I just love that image, and the next one I'm about to show you are my favorites, but this one just hits really nice too. I should have took it out of the team bag so you got a little clear image of it. And then the last one, I just love the way this card looks. This is 95 Summit Nth Degree. Just gorgeous looking. And I like that he's in the old Indians uniform before they switched to their new uniforms in 95. That's an image from 94. But this card just looks fantastic in hand. Absolutely gorgeous. I posted this on Dakota's Discord, Sports Cards Anonymous, and then he immediately went on a buying splurge of Jeff Bagwell and football guys from this insert set. So this just looks absolutely. These look so good in hand. If you PC a player from the 90s and you don't know about these or you don't have any of these, I would highly recommend getting one. They're dirt cheap. I think this card in a PSA 10, I paid $75 for this one as part of the lot. This was actually the one that drew me to the lot. And then we dug into some other stuff. But just a gorgeous card. So that's the pickups. That's the purchase. Pick that little lot up. Like I said, all those ran me $675 shipped out the door in kind of a little bit of a package deal. Once again, it's kind of hard to comp this stuff out because there's really no comps on it. I think I will look into getting these relabeled, the PSA slabs anyways. The Beckett one, I'll keep in a Beckett slab because I don't know that PSA would grade a die cut that high regardless of the card, just because that's the way that they are. And wait to kind of see what they end up doing with their grading scale switch and maybe get this bumped up to whatever they end up doing. But These I'll probably look in the reholdering, at least the refractors at minimum. I'll look to reholder. Maybe I'll do that at the National, depending on what they charge for reholdering there. Just send them in. We'll see. But fun little adventure. And if you have any Ramirez 90s refractor stuff, or think this is not considered a refractor, but stuff like this, just cool 90s Ramirez cards, especially slab. But if they're not slabbed, if they're minty, feel free to slide into the DMs, either on IG or Twitter, or you could join the Discord and let me know in there, or whatever the case might be. So I'm definitely interested in getting more. I've gone down a rabbit hole for sure. So that's all I got for you, boys and girls. Something a little bit different today. I don't think 90s refractors are kind of what I am known for, but this was a really, really fun pickup, and just great looking cards. Absolutely fantastic looking cards. And the thing about Manny is he's popular, but he's not super popular. So you don't have to pay like the massive premium on him like you do on a guy like Griffey. Because the Griffey stuff, I would love to have stuff like this in Griffey's, but they're so expensive for Griffey's 90s refractors and low pop inserts and stuff like that. But that's all I got for you, boys and girls. We will catch you on the next one. Peace.